What's going on at the Salton Sea? What's being done to restore the area? Are people doing anything about it? Should we be concerned about it? What are the consequences if we allow the Salton Sea to lose more water or to dry up? In what ways is public health and public safety affected by the drying of the Salton Sea? What industry might be coming to the area to help bring a solution to the Salton Sea? Are there any success stories? These are some of the concerns that Saving the Salton Sea TV series has covered for the past year, bringing you updates on what's going on and what is not being done. And we want to thank you for following us on social media, our platforms on Facebook and YouTube as well. On this episode, we want to highlight our Salton Sea Film Festival, which concluded on November 14. Very successful, a lot of participation, and a lot of impact at the regional level. First, we want to congratulate the winners of the Best Film by popular vote, which were a group of students at Barbara Worth Junior High School in Brawley. And we give them an applause.
Yay.
I'm just very grateful that we got to do like a challenge kinda on like the Salton Sea, and I'm just like very grateful on doing this project and learning something new like every time.
This really did take a lot of team effort, especially with the days that were minimum days. But other than that, everyone was doing great. So it really did, especially where we are at now. I'm really grateful for this.
Save the Salton Sea, a film by Kiana Nunez, Melanie Camacho, Saley Duran, Maria Riggs, and Elisa Gomez.
Soft sand you can actually walk on, not having to look out for waste, plastic, and dangerous objects like needles. Clear water without mold or rust in it.
An enjoyable place for families to spend their afternoons, and being able to trust safety for people that go there.
Unfortunately, that side of the Salton Sea is no longer what used to be a nice vacation spot, is now an ecological disaster. The water getting filled with algae blooms that kills dozens of fish a day, and the overwhelming amount of rotting fish corpses all over the shore, making the air almost unbreathable.
Not to mention the amount of droughts faced over the years, which has led its sea to shrink. This could cause many problems for humans, one of them being the exposed pollutants. The wind can carry hundreds of miles. In fact, the air quality is so bad it's given many local residents bloody noses and illness such as asthma.
Because of how abandoned the Salton Sea is, it's also found.
Salton Sea Documentary, a film by Aiden Ariavive, Jack Fisher, Jesus Garcia Lopez, Sebastian Samaripa.
When the Colorado River broke off, and it started filling up the 280-foot deep sea in 1905. It stopped in 1907. It is 40 miles long and 13 miles wide and covered over 400 square miles.
It has been referred to as an indoor lake in the 1950s and 60s. Salination levels were lower, and the Salton Sea was a popular tourist hotspot. By the 1970s, rising salinity, shoreline flooding, and fertilizer runoff from nearby farmers created unsafe algal blooms, which gave rise to elevated bacterial levels. Experts want to begin a project.
Welcome Salton Sea Beach, a film by Gabriel Llamas, Wendy Abitor, Vida Ibarra, Mariana Crenshaw, Serenity Gonzalez, and Allison Juarez.
The original name was Lake Coahuila after Native Americans lived there.
Salton Sea was once a destination for visitors and stars, such as Marilyn Monroe and the Beach Boys seeking out gorgeous views, but because of toxic and pollution, it is dangerous to go.
.5 million people would used to visit annually. Now the population is 261. Experts say that the Salton Sea will shrink 60% by 2030.
A Very Special Place, a film by Lilia Juarez.
Hola, mi nombre es Lilia y hoy les hablaré sobre un lugar muy especial, Salton City. Muchas veces cuando les hablo a mis familiares o a mis amigos de donde vivo, lo primero que se imaginan es una laguna contaminada o que es un desierto. Y no les voy a mentir que yo también coincidía con lo que pensaba, ya que aquí solo era reconocido por una laguna que no se puede visitar por su gran toxicidad, o que era un lugar con poca población, pero ahora que lo pienso, quizás no sea tan malo. Empecemos a hablar por sus bonitos atardeceres. A mí no me gusta mucho salir para afuera porque por las tardes siempre está haciendo mucho calor. Pero si sé que está por anochecer, salgo para afuera solo para ver el atardecer y esperar hasta que anochezca. Y sobre la laguna, quizás...
The Ancient Lake, a film by Nellie Jade Manayu.
Millions of years ago, the Imperial Valley was entirely underwater. The waters of the Pacific Ocean covered the entire area. With time, dirt and sediments from the Grand Canyon were brought to the area by the Colorado River and created a natural dam, leaving the valley as a hot and dry desert, where the surface is below sea level.
Yeah, that's where it's at. Let's get it. This the place where I'm from. These are the things that I see. This the place where I live, so this place is me. This the place where I'm from. These are the things that I see. This the place where I live, so this place is me. It's in my blood, running through my veins night and day. Even if I tried, some things we can't change. This where I'm from. These are the things that I see. This the place where I live, so this place is me. It's in my blood, running through my veins night and day. Even if I tried, some things we can't change. From California in the valley, this is all for me. From the oceans down to the rivers to the Salton Sea, the air we breathe is something that we can't spare. These things I've been seeing lately have me real scared. From pollution in the media to pollution in the air, we can no longer breathe it and pretend it ain't there. It ain't fair, we can't play. This the place we at. It's There's no way we can let it decay and fade to black. But raised in a place where you get to learn what madness is. You can't allow yourself to get shocked into paralysis. Toxicity in the air, but they don't tell you. It's easy to wish you well when they don't help you. We got so much to lose for being regular folk. This what they keep from the news. This is what they don't show. They expect us to drop everything and let it all go. But this our life. This is all that we know. This the place where...
What does the Salton Sea mean to you? A film by Ismael Arvizo.
Hello.
Hi.
What does the Salton Sea mean to you?
The only body of water we have around here.
Hello.
Hey.
What does the Salton Sea mean to you?
Death.
Hey Anthony, what does the Salton Sea mean to you?
The Salton Sea means pollution mainly. That's what I see from it.
What does the Salton Sea mean to you?
Corruption.
Hey, what does the Salton Sea mean to you?
I don't know anything about it.
What does the Salton Sea mean to you?
I don't think about it.
What does the Salton Sea mean to you?
Bad air quality.
Oh, hi, excuse me.
Hi.
What does the Salton Sea mean to you?
I thought you were supposed to go.
No, dale.
The Salton Sea is it's just really unfortunate, especially because of
Salton Sea Awareness, a film by Alejandra Matos.
Kiwi, long time no see.
Hey Alejandra, long time no Salton Sea.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you just said that. Oh my gosh.
Was waiting for that.
It brings me back to when we did that project in art and social justice back in college.
Yeah.
With the Salton Sea.
Got to bond over something that's like halfway between where we live.
Yeah, it's literally the midpoint from our hometowns. It's not the popular resort area that used to be called Bombay Beach, but it's still there. Which, do you remember the back in the 1950s? It was actually a pretty popular resort area where a lot of families would go and enjoy their summer vacations, and they would like water ski and also even have yachts there. They were just living the life. To think that now it's
Salton Sea Poem, a film by Tamara Rodriguez, aka Ryan Perez.
There is a place that I am from. The Salton Sea under the California sun. It's called a sea, it's called a lake. But either way, it was made by mistake. A place once full of fun, relaxation, and rest. Why are we left with a sea full of death? The lake keeps drying, and the shoreline is thin. I feel like I'm dying when its dust hits the wind. I cry for help. Am I alone? I can't breathe. Please, fix my home.
Sea Wishes, a film by Jose Renteria.
Just like the waves in the sea, the fish are scarce, then waters like to be. And long ago and beyond the land, your barnacle deep, but you know somewhere there's sand. Launch your boat and cast away.
Life on Mars, a film by Evan Denmark. By 4 SOS Salton Sea, a film by Kerry Morrison and the Ecomedia Compass.
About 65 off-road vehicles over on the playa that shouldn't be here. So we're going to send a drone up while all of the vehicles are spelling SOS. This is going to be fun. It's definitely going to be challenging, but we have a lot of awesome off-roaders that want to help out the Salton Sea. So let's make it happen. Save our sea.
And we have a great crew to help us do this today. 65 Jeeps for the sea. Woo! Woo!
Sea to Sea, a film by Nathan White. A film by Lori Neal.
Say hello to the Atmospheric Wind Extractor, or as we like to simply call it, the AH. The AH is the latest wind energy provider that is reliable, can be placed anywhere, and operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Here is a cursory look into the inner workings of the AH. The wind capture panels are attached to the upper tower. Housed on the main rotating structure are the airflow amplification systems, which incorporates Venturi impulse force exhaust thrust. The wind capture panels accommodate wind force and reduce drag. The Flutter vane modules were designed to collect compressed air in winds less than 2 miles per hour. The external propellers connected to air compressors add additional thrust and controls overall speed. All wind capture elements are mounted on the rotating drive shaft. Descending down the tower from the drive...
Move the Water, a film by Wayne Muhlendick.
What if ending global warming was as easy as moving the water? Ocean levels are rising and threaten to displace millions within our lifetime. By transferring water from the ocean into dry depressions, we can lower ocean levels and promote local cooling while bringing new life to parched lands. Moving the water does not involve huge tanks or miles of pipeline. It can be as simple as digging a ditch and putting the water into an existing hole in the ground. By digging ditches and canals, we can move the water out of the ocean and into 11 water-deficient places around the world, creating new inland seas. These newly formed bodies of water will promote local cooling and invigorate nearly dead environments, bringing life to plants and wildlife. When water is introduced to new environments, it evaporates, returning as rain to areas that were...
Ash, a film by Tara Atkins and Christina Sermons. Dance of the Phoenix, a film by Lisa Harrington and Eileen Velasco. Save the Salton Sea, a film by Dave Ducey.
And this is Chris.
And we want to save the Salton Sea.
Trapdoor, a film by Vincent Cuneo. Festival film, The Ancient Lake by Nellie J. Manning.
Below sea level. The Colorado River continued to flow here, sometimes flooding the valley and creating the lake. It is known as Ancient Lake Colorado.
We want to thank all of you who support this great community film project. Without your support, no matter how big or small, this project could not happen. We thank each one of you. And we especially want to take this opportunity to thank those who went above the call of duty to make this event happen. The trophy sponsors: County of Imperial Board of Supervisors, Dr. Tien Tan Vo of Vo Medical Center, CASA, Court-Appointed Special Advocates, Under Sheriff Fred Miramontes, Cash Award sponsors: Norma Sierra Galindo, IID Director, Division 5, Family of Gil A. Perez, Calexico Rotary Club, musician Robert Garcia. We want to thank educator John Moreno, theater organizer Jay Kruger, actress Eva Cervantes, actor Anthony De La Cruz, educator Chuck Fisher, AmeriCorps leader Johnny Cabrera, film organizer Charlotte Teeter Stewart, Educator Haiti Rodriguez, Calipetra Council Member Sylvia Chavez, Social Leader Rosa Diaz, Journalist Richard Brown, Salton Sea Restoration Advocate Nathan White, and thank you to our partners, IAD Director Division 1 Alex Cardenas, and the Eco Media Compass.
It's in my blood, running through my veins night and day. Even if I tried some things, we can't change. This place where I'm from. These are the things that I see. This the place where I live. So this place.
To all of you and to the dozens of other people we're not able to mention here, on behalf of all the local filmmakers who are participating in this year's festival and for the many more to come, thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's in my blood, running through my veins night and day. Even if I tried some things, we can't change.
Once again, thank you so much for being with us this year and for following us on our social media platforms. We hope you follow us next year as well as we embark on more adventures in the area and we continue covering what's going on and what is not being done at the Salton Sea. And we will bring you information on the new Salton Sea Film Festival. And during these holidays, please remember to be safe, to protect your health and the health of others as well, by using a face mask, by washing your hands as much as needed, and by observing social distancing. Once again, thank you so much for being with us. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And remember, save the Salton Sea.